What's up, everyone? Thrift Barron here with the Columbus Lions. It's the 2026 celebration. It's finally happening. I'm with the general manager, Coach Corey Black. Coach, just got done with the parade. How about the turnout by the community for the parade?
Really good, unbelievable turnout, man. Thank you to everybody in Columbus and surrounding areas for coming out supporting the Columbus Lions. That's what it was all about.
All right, Coach. In literally about 26 minutes, we're having a celebration. Tell the community out there right now, if they're in the downtown area, they got plenty of time. If not, you can get anywhere in Columbus in 20 minutes. Come to the tap right now to celebrate.
Come tap down here, celebrate. Come take a picture with the trophy. Come get an autograph. Hang out with Leo, hang out with the players, staff, everybody. Just come out, just have a good little time.
Hey, come out, and then right afterwards, there's going to be a celebration at Poor Decision, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't know. If they ain't hit me with it, but if that's where it is, let's go there too. Let's do it.
But come down there and hang out with us right now. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, Mike and Dave talking about the celebration right now here on Columbus Lions YouTube channel and Facebook page.
Going to be covered with lions, but they're not the dangerous type, unless you're an opponent in an opposing jersey.
They're the celebrating type. The guys that went out, ran the table, went 11-0, and won the AAL championship.
Well, just to make sure you know, I'm Mike Peacock. This is Dave Plata. We're the broadcast team, the vintage broadcast team. If you can tell by our hair, you know, we're a little grayer than we used to be. But we've had a blast all season long bringing you this undefeated team. And last weekend, Dave, just a week ago, we were in West Virginia getting prepared to do that championship game, and we brought home the trophy.
It was an amazing experience. Everybody knew going up there that this was going to be a tough ball game. Wheeling and the Lions battled twice before. Both times, Lions coming up with guts victories, but a 2-point win and a 1-point win.
And a 3-point.
And now finally a 3-point win. The Lions won every other game by double digits and would win going away in the fourth quarter. All three of these games were battles, and all three times the Lions showed what kind of character they have to come away with those 3 wins.
Well, you knew even when the Lions built a double-digit lead in the second half, you knew the Wheeling Miners were going to come back, and thankfully that we had taken enough time off the clock that we held them off and got that 3-point win.
Yeah, I mean, in the third quarter, Wheeling started making mistakes. The Lions didn't, and the Lions went out and just absolutely steamrolled them in the third quarter, took that big lead, but you knew the Miners were not going to quit. Right. I mean, it's a quality program. They've got character, too. The Lions coming up big when they had to. The offense coming up with just that one more touchdown, and the clock runs out, and what you got is the trophy back in Columbus.
Absolutely. And how about the gold ball coming into play twice for each team?
I know. The gold ball, most of the season, didn't work for most teams. In this game, the Lions bring out the gold ball for the first time ever. Of course, it was like almost the first time they were down by 14 points, so they're eligible to bring out the gold ball, but they bring it out in the final minute of the second quarter. If you'll remember, it was 14-0. Wheeling was just dominating the ball game. The offense couldn't quite seem to get things on track. Out comes the gold ball. Mason Espinosa takes it, and the offense drives down, gets the touchdown worth 12 points. And the extra point by Braden Woods good, and suddenly what had been a 14-0 lead is now tied 14-14, and the entire game shifted.
Yeah. And after that, got a safety, went up 16-14.
Yeah, the kickoff in the end zone. Wood put it absolutely perfectly. He was going for the 2-point. Remember, if the kickoff goes to the uprights, it's 2 points. Goal football would have been 4. It didn't happen. It faded off a little to the left, but it kind of hit the back wall. And the receiver, Rainius Daramola, I believe, was the one who came up with it. He panicked. He got out of the end zone, was trapped at the 5, and thought he saw somebody behind him that he could pitch it to. Well, he lateraled it all right. Andre Cobb was the guy in the end zone. Yeah, well, he didn't quite get it to Cobb. It went all over the place. Cobb managed to get it, but then
He was swarmed.
He was swarmed, you know. And Kenyatta Richardson got credit for the safety. And suddenly it's 16-14. And in the span of about 30 seconds, it went from being all Miners to suddenly the Lions have all the momentum.
Yep, absolutely all of it. But then the Miners got some back right after that with the controversial call on the sideline over there with the kickoff.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people thought it should have been out of bounds or should have been a dead ball because it was touched by a fan, this and that. But the officials overruled that with replay and let it stand, and then the Miners get a score.
Yeah, Darryl Clark, the Miners quarterback, 40 years old, but remember he played at Penn State. The man can move.
Yes.
He is very mobile quarterback. Gave teams fits all season long. First play took it into the end zone. So suddenly, okay, it's 20-16, but it had been 14-0. Still, the Lions had the momentum even with that late score.
Oh, absolutely.
And then they got the ball first in the third quarter, and then
the rest
boom,
is
boom,
history.
boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the Miners brought out the goal football.
Yes, they did.
And it worked for them. They scored. But they didn't get the extra point,
Right.
which mattered because if they'd gotten the 4-point extra point, we'd be talking a different ball game, right? But it wasn't enough. The Lions had built up enough of a lead there and were just absolutely dominating things. And from there, it was a matter of finishing it off. And they did.
Bringing it home, and a great group of fans up there, 3 busloads of fans. They were louder than the Miners fans most of the night, which was a very home-dominated arena.
Yeah.
And that group of fans, that sea of blue over there, what a job they did and what a tremendous thing for them to be there.
Think how amazing it is. They got on the bus at like 4 a.m, drove 12 hours, got to the game, cheered the boys on to victory, got back on the bus and came back home.
Yeah, got home sometime Sunday afternoon.
Yeah.
On that long bus ride. But
It was a shorter bus ride because of the wind.
Yeah, absolutely. Felt a lot shorter anyway. But we're going to take a break, and when we come back, we'll talk more about this in just a moment. Come on down to this Lions celebration. We're at the Tap on Broadway in Columbus. Come join us. absolutely the championship belt. But we had a blast up there, and they're getting the stage set up, and I'm not sure who's responsible for the big lion over there, Dave, but we got a big lion on the stage now. Leo, is that one of your cousins? Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, they brought the lion in here. Tariq Stewart and a couple of the other guys bring it up, put it up on the stage. It'll be out here when they start introducing the team and we get things cranked up in just a little while. You got to come out here and join the crew here. The celebration getting started, officially supposed to start at 12 o'clock here in the patio area at Uptown Tap. Come on down. You don't want to miss it. Remember how the games were? What was that? What was the feel at the games, right? What's the atmosphere?
Yeah, the atmosphere was awesome.
Well, that's going to be that way here again, too.
It already has been, Dave.
Oh,
There was a
good
great,
point.
great crowd for the parade down Broadway here. It was just tremendous, and the fans love this team.
Oh, yeah, the parade was great. I mean, everybody's out there. Roger Beck was styling down during the parade.